Hello, Leo. This is your reading. Okay, feels like you're waiting. You're waiting for something that, wow, you're waiting for something that, Nine of Cups would be a wish fulfillment, but it's something that you just have a feeling like you know is coming, but it's not here. And it's kind of like your intuition is telling you that something is really, really close to manifesting, and it's not here yet. It's not here yet, and it's close. It's close, and you can feel it, and you're right. Let's see. Wow. Okay. You have the Hierophant with the Devil. So something there's a lot of things happening here. You also have the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So as things get better for you, they get worse for someone else. And they get worse for someone else who, did they walk away from you or did you walk away from them? It feels like they like figuratively walked away long before you did. Like, were they ever really a part of the connection at all? And it feels like you kind of made excuses for them in a way because you're a supportive person. And when you're with someone, when you commit, you're in it all the way. You give your whole heart, you give everything that you have. And this person did not do that. And they made it appear that they were doing that in the beginning. But it's kind of like they tricked you in a way. That's the way it feels. I feel tricked. It feels like in the beginning, they would give to an extent, give, with little things, and then, or ask you for little things and then give back a little bit more. And it will kind of build a little bit. But then they asked for a big give and they never gave it back. And quickly it switched to them giving absolutely nothing to the connection and you giving everything to the connection. And spirit pushed them out of your life. They might have even ended it, but they didn't think that you would go through with it. They thought that you were going to be wanting them back. They thought that you were going to be hoping, that you were going to be trying, that you were going to give even more to them to get them back. And it feels a lot like gossiping about you to a lot of different people. And all of this crap could be an earth sign for sure. We have Capricorn and Taurus here. But could also be a Virgo, but it doesn't have to be. But definitely this person feels like you are getting what you thought you would have with that person, because it feels like you saw everything with this person, and it was an illusion. But now it feels like you're getting it and they're not. They're out. And they know they're out and they don't like that very much. And also it feels like they're wrestling with the idea of how to come forward and approach you because they see that you're free. You're free and you don't care. You're not going back to that crap, because it was kind of like spirit did something. Everything kind of came crashing down at once and it opened your eyes. Opened your eyes big time. And, but, you know, this Knight of Cups, when I'm looking at it, it's like multiplying. So I think you have a lot of different offers, some that you have already received, some that are yet to come. And it's because you have this free energy. But there is two offers that haven't come yet. With this Two of Pentacles, I'm getting like two different people are juggling with offers. And one of them I feel like is this past person that you're just going to be like, no. And another one is someone else. Let me see about that person. That person is someone that really sees you. Look at this. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. They really see you for all that you are, not just what you have become recently. You know, it's like you're kind of like in this energy right now of the Page of Wands, which is a great energy to be in. They really feel like the whole world is open to them. They could go anywhere, they could be anything, they could do anything, and they're willing to do it. Like they have this adventurous, free spirit, okay? And, you know, but really you're this Queen of Wands. You're more than that, you know? And they see all that you really are. They have the Two of Wands with the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Okay. So they are, it's like they're thinking about a way to do this, but they have to go about it in a different way than what they have been. Because this other person, it feels like could also be somebody that you know, someone that you're friends with, somebody that you've just made eye contact with. For some of you, it could be someone you don't know, but I feel like for most of you, you guys already know about this connection. And they are trying to come about it in a different way. I'm not getting a negative energy from this Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is like, you know, in this camp here, they're going to go to war. And he's going in the night and he's stealing all of their weapons. So that way they don't go to war. So it's about finding another solution than what most people would think of. You know, so he is stealing. And so a lot of readers read the Seven of Swords that way. I read intuitively, and I don't get this, especially with this, because this is like fighting for what's right, standing your ground, you know. And then with this Two of Wands card here, it's a card of like realizing that it's time, like you've conquered everything. So this person has realized something within themselves, because I feel like, okay, this is why. Because in the beginning of this connection opening up, right, they didn't approach you in a way that was like correct. It wasn't correct to their feelings. It was more of a self-preservation thing. And now that they have opened their mind and they really see this world and they have grown, okay, now they want to come at you in a way that's different than they have before, not just with you, but with anyone else ever. You know, in the past with these other people, they could kind of come at them, you know, with these little lines or whatever. And, you know, they did things like maybe they showed somebody else attention in front of you to try to make you jealous or something like that. Like a little bit immature, you know? And that was not a reflection or like just making it seem like maybe they just want physical things from you. But that's not really true. And that's not really what they want anymore either. It's just where they have been before, what they're used to doing, because of the person that they're used to seeking out would respond to those types of things. But they see you as above all of that, and they have for quite some time. It's just they didn't know what to do, so they just went to what they know. And as that's not working, they're thinking of a different tactic, right? You have the Six of Pentacles here. So it's like they want to come in and they want to show you how much they appreciate you, because and they appreciate that you have a lot to offer just like they do. They're not used to that. They're used to somebody who, wow, look at the magician in the star. You're manifesting a beautiful connection. And not just that, like kind of your beautiful dream life, because you started out with the nine of cups, which is like, this person, you know, they know what they're getting themselves into and they know it's going to be good and they're like excited about that. You know what I mean? It's like going out to your favorite restaurant and you know it's a good restaurant. You already know what you're going to order. You already know you're going to love it. You're going with people that are really good friends and you're going to have a great time and it's going to be great and you're really excited about it. It's like you already know what you're getting into. You've been there before. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's a great thing. But now you have something coming in that is, a star that is out of this world, that is something that it has been a wish that you haven't experienced before, but that you have manifested it. And you manifested it because you were doing things that you appreciated in life, right? You were noticing what you appreciated. You were spending time with people that, brought you joy, right? You were not focusing on this type of energy. Instead, you were focusing on your freedom, right? Instead, you were focusing on that sort of thing. And now that's how you're drawing this in, which is really beautiful, because it's like this person, they're used to being the one offering everything and the other person not really having anything to offer, to put forth on the table, and they're used to giving quite a bit, and they probably have a very similar a very similar past from what you have, but it's like 10 of Wands here. It's like they're putting all of that down just like you did. I feel like you put all of those burdens down and saw yourself and this world as, everything. You had this self-realization before they did, basically. So they have had it now. And so now they're going to come in with a different kind of energy. And that's, look, oh my gosh, wow. Justice at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Lovers. Look at this. What's so interesting is here you have the Lovers, in bondage, right? Forced in a situation, and then you have them coming back up from the dead. Look at these coffins that they're standing in here, and the angel announcing something. So this is a card of announcement also. So it's like this person wants to make it known that they choose you. This is the choices card, okay? And they're coming in with this offer that they have for you. But I also feel like it's around the time that you get another offer that makes you even more stable, even more of this potential to have, this beautiful legacy that you can build with someone. This is like, wow. It's here too. It's like here now, because this is the beginning of the reading, and look, it's like all here. We had like these top was the only cards that have energy of the past. Everything else is right now. So this is saying, yes, we've been waiting for a long, long time for something big like this. It feels like years. And you thought it was with this other person, right? And you were just like really trying to manifest this with just the wrong person. And Spirit was just like, no, you are worthy of so much more, And I feel like you picked that person up so much because you're a very powerful manifester. But at the end of the day, they have to be willing to do the work too. And they just weren't. They're so into just blaming everybody else for their problems. They're so into just like clinging to things that don't create any real value in their life. They're very into like, I'm getting this energy of going out and talking like themselves up with illusions, like interrupted you, talked over you, blah. Like you're just like, whatever. Like I feel like when this person reaches out, like your reaction is going to be like, no, just no, you know? But it feels like you're going to do it in a respectable way, like something simple, you know? I've moved on, done. They probably are already blocked, but I still feel like they might run into you out or something. They're going to definitely try to get in contact with you, maybe through one of your mutual friends or something. But they're out there and they're really trying. It's almost like also with this Two of Pentacles, it's kind of like the more your life gets better, the more their life gets worse. And also, the more other people are just so drawn to you. And it feels like in the beginning, when this connection was done, like they were really out there selling their story, selling their case to anyone who would listen. They were really out there, like trying to talk crap about you, like, but it was not even right. It was like stuff that they would do. They were saying that that's what you were doing. Like they got the story all twisted to make themselves look right, but the more they try to do that, the more people really see them as this devil energy. The more people like can see right through them, and it's just making you look like gold. Like shining so bright. I also feel like you're going to have a choice between two different offers. I don't think it's with this person. Like with this person, you're done. No. But there's something about you're going to have a choice to make. And Spirit is going to make it clear to you with this Ten of Swords. Okay, hold on. What's this about? Okay, Spirit is going to make it clear to you because someone is coming because they have been hurt, they've been in this victim energy, and they don't want to be hurt anymore, right? But they're still kind of, they haven't exactly learned the lesson, right? Because the Ten of Swords is someone that just doesn't learn. You know, you just don't know when to quit, do you? Like, that's Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, it's like, okay, it takes one sword to kill someone. That's it. You don't need 10 of them, you know? But here they are in the Ten of Swords, dwelling on all this pain, dwelling on all, you know. So it feels like somebody hasn't learned lessons from the past yet. And someone has. You know, with this Four of Swords, it's someone who's praying, hoping, wishing. They're manifesting. They are manifesting this blessing. They believe in this. And then they want to come forward and tell you this with these emotions that they have, you know. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it does not have to be. So let's see here. This is someone that has learned and they are wanting to do something different this time around. And they're already like doing it in other areas of their life. So that's how you're going to know. Because this other person is going to maybe remind you of this past person, right? And it's like, oh, I don't want to go back to that. You know? So basically the advice on which one to choose is like to follow your heart. How beautiful. But honestly, you know, intuitively, you know what to do. Wow. You have the Page of Swords with the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So, it's like a lot of people are checking up on what you're doing. Everybody wants to know like what's going on with Leo. What is Leo doing? Who is Leo talking to? Are they dating someone? How is Leo doing so well? Because they can physically see how much better you're doing without this past person and without a lot of other situations too. So like somebody really wants to come in. You have this secret admirer. I feel like you have many, but there is one in particular that really, really wants this with you. They really, really want to go on this new voyage with you here, this new adventure. Like, they want to end the way that things have been and they want to go forth and like, you're like everything that they are wanting here. That's what it feels like. It's like kind of like, wow, finally I have everything that I have wanted. And wow, that's really beautiful. Okay. The card flipped over. 3 of Wands. It's time. The time is here. You've been waiting, you've been waiting, you've been waiting. And it's like there's no time like the present. Your ships are coming in. This is a card of now. Like, when can you expect something to happen like now? So it's a really good time for you, especially this within the next like week or two after you view this reading. Yeah, something is really coming to fruition here, because it's like you have the Justice card with the Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and the Hermit. So everything that you went through in the past, this is like the story of you. You know, you were left out in the cold. Everything was just like such a never-ending struggle. And you kind of used that to how you responded to the world. But then you decided to go within and emerge and say, you know what? No, I'm going to step forth balance. I'm going to step forth, and I'm not moving away from my past. I'm moving towards my future. And that's a very different thing to be doing, right? And so now you just have blessings that are coming in for you that you have been praying for quite some time. It's like you've been praying, you've been thinking this, you've been living in your bliss, right? This is a great card to have when you're trying to manifest something, especially when you go from this Hanged Man and the 4 of Swords. This is like no action. I'm just like kind of thinking through things. This is like I made the decision on what it is that I want. And now I'm going to let the universe deliver that to me. And I'm just going to live in bliss every single day. Right? And then bam. Ace of Pentacles. It comes in. The blessing comes in. And that's where you are now. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles. And the last time that we got the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace, they came out together as well. So you have a blessing coming in that's really big. You're going from 1 pentacle straight to 10. This is big. It's something new, and it's something that's going to last for a lifetime, okay? This is something that you can like have a real legacy on. Look at this. You also have the Knight of Cups coming in. So it feels like a double offer. An offer of love and an offer of something else that you have been trying to manifest that could have to do more with just you personally, not love, you know, like a dream occupation, something with a career, something with a business, something like that. Something that you maybe started back when you were with this other person, right? But nothing really happened from it. But you knew with this High Priestess that this would be something for you. And you balanced out all your energies from this past person. And now look, it's time for the recognition to come in with the 3 of Pentacles and that Ace of Swords with the, you know, because now you're free. So now you can put the finishing touches on this creation, and now this universe can bless you here. Really, really, and look, you're free. You're free again. And look, the 8 of Wands at the bottom. So now Spirit is coming in to bless you because you did the work to get yourself free. And that's a really beautiful place to be. Okay. Thank you so much, Leo.